BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. The latest stable version of the Google Chrome web browser for desktop, version 99, is now available and started rolling out on the 1st of March 2022. Now, this will also be the last double-digit version number that the Chrome web browser for desktop will be getting. And the next version, which rolls out in a couple of weeks, version 100, will be the first three-digit version number that the browser will receive. And I have posted some videos on this version 100 upgrade if you'd like to go check that out on this channel. Now, there's quite a bit to get through in version 99, so I will try to highlight the key changes for you. And also, there are all those all-important security fixes which roll out in every version upgrade to the Chrome web browser. Now, the first change and new feature apparently is that in version 99, we are now getting the download bubble and hub, very similar to what you get in the Microsoft Edge browser, which will appear in the top right of the toolbar. Now, according to reports, this is a feature that is rolling out in the stable release of version 99, but I'm not seeing it after upgrading to this latest stable release, and I can also not find a flag for it, so it could be on a controlled rollout. But I have been posting on this previously in Google Chrome Canary, which is used by Google to test new features. And basically, here we can see the download hub, and it appears in the top right, very similar to the download hub and button in Microsoft Edge. And this is going to be replacing the status bar at the bottom, where currently you see your download progress and indicator. And what happens is when you download, it'll have a little blue circle that goes clockwise around the button, showing you the progress of your download. And then you can also see your recent downloads. You can go to show all downloads, and you can see the size and history of your downloads under recent downloads as well. But as I mentioned, I'm not seeing that in my stable version yet, so that could be on a controlled rollout. Now, the next feature is we now have built-in handwriting recognition for the desktop version of Google Chrome from in this latest stable release, version 99, where previously this was only available in Chrome on Android using the keyboard, Google's keyboard on Android. Now, this apparently is available in this latest version, where you now have handwriting support for different websites and built-in handwriting recognition. And then regarding ad blockers, there's a bit of a controversy going on with certain ad blockers, where in version 99 now, this is the end for Manifest V2, which means that ad blockers that relied on V2 to make up to 100,000 filter entries will now be limited to 30,000. So that's apparently not good enough for developers of ad blockers to get their ad blockers to work correctly. And basically, no extensions that utilize V2 will be able to be uploaded to the Chrome Web Store anymore. And this affects, as an example, a popular ad blocker like uBlock Origin, which is quite popular. And basically, this process limits how many entries an extension can have in order to prevent abuse by malicious sites. So basically, going from 100,000 to 30,000 means that that ad blocker like uBlock Origin, as an example, won't be able to work correctly. So basically, there's a big controversy regarding ad blockers from version 99 onwards. And then the next little feature to mention is regarding another feature regarding web apps. And dark mode is now supported for web app splash screens. And this is a developer for developers. And that means as long as the developer has implemented an appropriate color scheme, web app splash screens now can also, if your browser is set to dark mode, that can also, previously those were quite a brilliant white. Those will also be now available in dark mode. Now, just to get to one or two other little highlights and changes in version 99, which I have reported on this first one previously, is that you can now remove default search engines also in version 99. And this was an option that Google removed when Google Chrome version 97 rolled out. And now there was lots of user complaints. And just as an example, if we head up to our menu in the top right, head to settings, and we go to search engine, manage search engines, you will see now that you can delete default search engines, where previously this was not an option from version 97. So due to user feedback, Google has now reintroduced the ability to delete those default search engines, which I have posted a video on previously over the last couple of weeks. And then the last key highlight to mention before we get into the security updates is that now Chrome web apps can now be uninstalled from the Windows settings now. Now, this is a feature that's been around in Microsoft Edge for some time, but now, as an example, I downloaded the Twitter web app PWA, just installed that on my browser before making this video, and you will see now if we go to our apps and features list, you can actually uninstall Twitter now like any other web app from the apps and features list in Windows 11 and Windows 10, and also your programs and features list in the legacy control panel as well. So you are able to uninstall and remove Twitter straight from that apps and features list now, which I think is a handy addition in version 99. And then if we just head over now to the Chrome releases for the stable channel for desktop, here we can see that this update includes 28 security fixes. As mentioned, there are always a lot of security vulnerabilities that Google addresses with major version updates. And out of those 28 security fixes, 9 of those are rated as high severity or high vulnerability. And then you go down to medium, and that carries on down to medium and low. And out of those 9 high severity, there's quite a few that have use after free. That seems to be quite a major exploit at the moment. And basically what use after free is, it's a bug that occurs when an application tries to use memory and no longer assign it when the memory is freed up. So that means that data can be overwritten and an attacker can gain remote code execution capabilities as an example. So those are very important high-risk vulnerabilities that have been addressed in version 99. So just check you're up to date, even if you're not interested in any new improvements and features, just to address those 28 security vulnerabilities, 9 rated as high. And then if you'd like to see if you have the latest version, as always, we just head up to our menu in the top right, go to Help, About Google Chrome. And for most users, if you use the browser on a regular basis, you will be updated automatically in the background. And the latest version and build now for desktop is 99.0.4844.51. And that's the latest version you need to be on to have all the features mentioned in this video and those latest security fixes. And if we just head over to the Chrome platform status, as mentioned, here we can see that the next version, which is the first 3-digit version, Chrome 100, will be rolling out to the stable channel in 27 days' time. That'll be on March the 29th. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, version 100, there's been a bit of controversy and reports regarding version 100 that some older websites might not be able to read it properly and might read it as version 10 and not 100, which could cause problems with the browser on older websites. But I'm sure that by the time version 100 rolls out, that those issues would be addressed by Google, but I will keep you posted. So that rolls out, version 100, the next stable release rolls out on the 29th of March. So that's more or less what's new in the last double-digit figure to the Chrome browser, version 99. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.